I'm on the RAYNET stand at the National Hamfest. I'm with Cathy. Last year we spoke to one of Cathy's colleagues about the reunification. So good morning, Cathy.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm ducking and diving as always, but I'll say we're having a bit of fun today. Cathy, how's the reunification going?
Very well indeed. We hope that by February next year, all the groups that want to come and join the unified organisation will have moved over. So it's been 4 years of hard work, but we're nearly there.
And it sounds like it's going to be worth it if you put that much effort in.
Oh yes, absolutely. I mean, it has been a lot of meetings, a lot of discussion, but yes, it's all going to be worth it in the end.
Yeah, I mean, I've noticed over the last few years there's been a lot more cooperation between different groups. People seem more open in the last 3 or 4 years. Amateur radio has come more open and not so close society, do you not think?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we've always had a philosophy of groups working together. It's always been, from our point of view, really the hierarchy that has had their differences. And that's what we've really worked towards, to bringing everybody under one umbrella organisation.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, having been an engineer, the engineers always work together on if you an engineer from another company, they'll help each other out. It's the management that don't, and I think the cooperation across all levels certainly going to make things much easier for everybody, haven't they?
Oh, absolutely, because there will be a standard throughout the organisation. We've launched a training scheme. Groups are beginning now to take part in train the trainers. They know what's expected of them, and there's no longer going to be this them and us philosophy.
Which is very good, and the whole thing is, I mean, you've got economy of scale. If you've got a lot of people working together, it's easy if one group are particularly good at, say, writing documentation and another group are particularly good at doing something else. You've got that economy of scale and you can all work together, can't you?
Absolutely. I mean, one of the things that we've been working towards is, you've got one voice to represent emergency communications, and that is really, really important, because we can then go and talk to the Radio Society, we could talk to Ofcom and really represent the membership for those involved in emergency comms.
Yeah, certainly. Well, as I say, it's nice that it is going to be one voice, and in many ways I hope you guys never get called out, because if you get called out for real, there's a major disaster. But I know you do a lot of work practicing, and you cover a lot of events. So how does that work for you guys?
Well, that's our main bread and butter. The community events, the fun runs, the endurance rides. I mean, we've had some guys who came yesterday, and then we're going back to get some sleep because they're involved in what's called the Edinburgh Trial last night, and they're out until probably later on tonight. And so those are the community events are our bread and butter. They're our basic training events, and then you have the big events, the technical challenges, to make sure you really do provide the communications for whoever the user service is.
Yeah, and I mean, I am aware that I live in Surrey, which is one of the heaviest populated counties. And there are loads of places there where the mobile phones don't work. So people like RAYNET, and for these big events, are important.
The one thing that I think we're getting through to event organisers is just don't rely on your mobile phone. Because even up the top of a rather nice hill, you might not have mobile phone coverage. So we provide that additional infrastructure to get the message through, whether it's a flat plane or whether it's over the hills or whatever.
Yeah, certainly. Well, that's brilliant, and I'm glad it's all working out for you. Now, you say February. What's going to happen after February when you've done it all? Do you stand down a little bit?
Possibly, yes. I mean, I said that I would stay on as chairman until the reunification happened. So we'll see what happens after that. We will have new elections so that the new groups have a chance to elect to the management committee, and then we'll take it from there. We'll see what happens.
Now, you know they're not going to let you go, don't you, Cathy?
I think I've done 21 years as chairman. So, to be honest, I think it's time for somebody else to take over.
Okay, Cathy. Listen, thank you very, very much for your time. I wish you all the best, and I'm sure you'll still be involved with RAYNET, even if you're not the chairman.
I will. Oh, absolutely. Yes, it's not a closed chapter, let's say that much.
That's great. Thank you very much, Cathy.